The haters always say, Tonya, tell the truth. Tonya. There's no such thing as truth. Everyone has their own truth.
Of course, you play Tonya Harding and I, Tonya, but not only are you playing her, you're playing her from like this span of what, 15 to
44.
44? Mm-hmm. So what kind of challenges does that bring? Because it's hard enough, I think, to play a character, but let alone through that amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, I always kind of map out a character's journey in a script anyway, but this one was a little more extensive because there was such big jumps in. I mean, sometimes we'd be filming, I'd be 15 in the morning and then 20-something, 24 in the afternoon, and then the next day 44. And yeah, it was weird, but I had my character breakdown already written up, so.
How did you jump from character to character? I know you had a vocal coach involved with pitching your voice up or down.
Yeah, we had all that, and also there's obviously the hair and makeup changeover and the wardrobe changeover, so that kind of alters the way you feel anyway. But yeah, and when I have the braces in when I'm 15, I talk different and feel weirdly embarrassed about opening my mouth. And I just I remember when I had braces when I was a kid, I used to always smile at laugh at something, and then I remember I had braces and try and cover them up. So I found myself doing that again as Tonya, 15-year-old Tonya. But yeah, no, it was fun. I haven't played a character where I've spanned over that many years before, so it was a cool new challenge.
You need to see a wholesome American family.
I don't have a wholesome American family.
You skated like a graceless bull. I was embarrassed for you.
Before you got into this character, you did meet Tonya Harding,
Mm-hmm.
but I think you were saying at one point that you didn't want to spend too much time with her because you thought that would maybe affect the way you portrayed her.
Yeah, I made sure I didn't meet with her until I'd done all my prep in advance. So I had done all the script work, I'd worked with Craig, I'd made my own character choices for every scene, and the way just all the main decisions I'd make before shooting something anyway. I wanted to have that all decided before I met her. I didn't want that to change because I'd met her, and I didn't want to soften anything because I'd felt bad or anything like that. So I really approached it as a character first, and then to meet her as a person was incredible, obviously. But I didn't want to spend too much time with her. I didn't want to alter the decisions I'd already made.
America, they want someone to love, but they want someone to hate.
Her personal life is so explored in this.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, very the intensity in those scenes with her husband Jeff and the mother.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gotta be the toughest thing on set to I know it's.
That was the funnest thing on set.
Really?
That stuff is so fun to do because you really forget where you are and you start improvising. I mean, we did a lot of improvising once we started fighting. It's all hell broke loose, and I mean, we could kind of go anywhere and do anything on the set. It's not like we were shooting in a studio where you have a confined space and it's perfectly lit and the cameras are set up on a track and a dolly. It was anything goes. Our camera guys had the handy cam, and we were in a house or outside, and it's once we started fighting, the crew just kind of stood back and oh God, what's...
I mean, come on! What kind of friggin' person bashes in their friend's knee?
Now I know you are a hockey fan, so now having gone through this film and what you've learned about Tonya Harding and this and everything in the figure skating world, figure skates or hockey skates? Are you
Hockey skates,
still?
for sure. Dude, a toe pick is so annoying. I mean, it's great if you're doing jumps and stuff, but just skating, that was really hard to adapt to my skating because of the toe pick. So I'd love to go back to the hockey skates.
Amazing.
I found it easier.
Could you think you could figure skate in hockey skates? It's probably maybe not
No,
possible
you
now.
need that toe pick.
Yeah, you do, right?
You need
To
the
get you
toe
to
pick,
get
yeah.
up, yeah.
Plus, with ice hockey, you have all that padding on, so
It's true.
it was way less painful playing ice hockey than it was figure skating. Way less painful.
When I was a kid, did you ever love me?
I made you a champion, knowing you'd hate me for it. That's the sacrifice a mother makes.
He cursed me.
Now, when audiences go and see I, Tonya in theaters, I know they're gonna love this film, but what do you think they're really gonna take away from this story?
Look, it's a fun ride. It's wild, and the characters are crazy and fun and lovable and messed up and all those things. I'm sure people would be thoroughly entertained. It's very, very funny. And then there's a lot of tragedy in it as well. And I think, I don't know, as far as what people might take away from it, I guess they'll just kind of see things from a different perspective, maybe not be so judgmental of people they haven't met in person.
You hear in the media?
Maybe. It's not meant to be preachy, it's not meant to be like that, but if you do walk away feeling like you we're quick to judge sometimes. I don't know.